to record. Peace and love, family. Peace and love. Giving thanks for another installment of our health and wealth empowerment session. Today we have a powerful guest representative, one of our powerful elders, one of our master teacher. We give thanks and honor for all the work that he has done in the community. Giving thanks, Baba Fitzroy. Now let me tell you, before I get my brother Baba Fitzroy on, I want to let you know, my brother been doing the work in the community. We give thanks, helping out our elders, helping out our youths, mobilizing in the community for years. We give thanks for his diligency, we give thanks for his consistency, and we give thanks for his honor and dedication to serving our people. I know me personally, working with Powerful Pioneer, Baba Fitzroy got an opportunity to conduct a workshop, the Larjin Omni Health certification. And as one of our master teacher, Powerful Pioneer specialists, we had a powerful ceremony. We had one of our sisters, Sister Tavon, who got certified with the healing hands. And I think we had like one or two more of our Pioneer members or partners who got certified as well. And it was a beautiful thing to see our Pioneer members take on this knowledge, this skill set that our elder is so pleased to educate our people on. And now they're able to take it wherever they're at. Salute to our specialists in the Carolina area who are mobilizing with it. If you would like to see the video or see more information about Baba Fitzroy, you can go to our Powerful Pioneer TV page, Powerful Pioneer TV page. On the playlist, you can go to Baba Fitzroy. You can see our elder in motion at the center. We had a little preview of the ceremony where you can see him in action. So I'm saying all of this to say I'm honored and pleased to know that Baba took time out today to be here to share something powerful for y'all. So if y'all want to get y'all pen, paper, if you need to use your iPad or whatever gadgets you have, I'm pleased and honored to say we have Baba in the building. Baba in the building. Giving thanks. Baba, can you introduce yourself to the people, let them know who you are, and some of the services that you offer to the community? The floor is yours.
Okay. Peace, love, and light to my brothers and sisters and all Pioneer members, which I'm proud to be part of. Now, I am a practitioner in 5 modalities. I recently got certified in another one, so I'm added one to it again. It's called Psych K. You can look it up on the internet. It's very powerful. So I have my master in that. Now, firstly, I would like to go straight into some of the developments that we're having. And I know mostly with our meetings, time is of the essence. So I want to jump right into it as of now. My friends and family, members of Pioneer, we should all be grateful for the work that Brother Roho is doing. And I am very grateful to be using this platform that was created by Pioneer, powerful Pioneer, to be able to be here to use this platform so that you all could hear and understand directly what is going on, and we could keep you up to mark with things. So this evening I'll be speaking on what I specialize in, and this is health and well-being. My sisters and brothers, as of now, powerful pioneers are multifaceted. We have a number of very good people who is willing to offer their expertise in teaching and coaching the others so that we could pass on what we know to help our community. And that's where I want to be heading. Because today, our people depend so much on the medical and the pharmaceutical industry, and these people are killing us. First to begin, I don't think that many of you know how dangerous it is for us now to depend on our doctors who really don't know how to help us in the real way that they should. And they are killing us. Do you know that 15,000 people die every year? Every month is killed, I shouldn't say died, because the third leading cause of death in the US of A is by medical intervention. That means you go to a doctor with a complaint, he treats you, and you die from that treatment that he has just performed. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that something to be alarming of? But we continue to do that because the media or no one educates us in that way or informs us of what is going on. 15,000 people, or should I say, Medicare patients per month is killed by medical intervention. Now, could you imagine that the Twin Towers came down and 3,200 and something people were killed? America went to war because of that. And 15,000 people are killed monthly, and nobody bats an eye. What kind of system are we living in? So folks, I am telling you all this just to awaken you to the fact that we are the ones who have to do something about this. We have to come out now, join forces, educate our people so that they would be better informed, and if you know better, then you can do better. Isn't that true, folks? Do you agree with me on that? And we are asking you all to come out and join us so that you could use the tools that we will give you to help us educate our people and to do something right now to stem this outrageous, dangerous, and disastrous situation which is being perpetrated on our people without any remorse whatsoever. The media wouldn't touch it, and the government, which represents us as the FDA and should protect us from these people, they are in bed, my brothers and sisters, with the pharmaceutical companies who are bringing all this on us. So we have to educate our people so that we could come out and get away from the evil grips of these monsters who are pretending to be our saviors, when all they want to do is to empty our pockets. Now, folks, don't misconstrue what I'm saying or what I mean. I am not saying that doctors or MDs are not good. No. On the contrary, they are quite good if they would stay in their lane and do what they are trained to do, which is to treat trauma and to do surgery. They were not trained to treat disease or deal with anything to do with diet, which is our real medicine. So we have to educate our people along the lines of prevention and curing themselves, because your body was made as a self-healing mechanism. Folks, remember the biblical quotation that says, our people is dying because of lack of knowledge. And we have the knowledge and we want to pass it on. We, as we have been speaking in depth, Brother Rojo and I and some of the other members who has certain knowledge to pass on to those of you who would like to have it, we will be having various workshops. As you well know, I had workshops already, as Brother Rojo said. 12 participants were certified already. Brother Rojo is having some workshops on the alkaline diet, and some has been certified in that division also. And we are going full steam ahead to help our people cope with what is happening in this present time. We are asking you, or I am urging that all should take interest in using these workshops to put good tools in your toolbox so that you can pull them out and use them on your people to help them out of the bind and the conditions and the healing and pain and suffering that is happening. Please come out and support us in every which way that you can, because we really want to make a difference. We have to. It's the only way. Do you see what is happening? Open your eyes, my friends. Brothers and sisters, you've got to look at what is happening today. We have to do something different. You cannot be doing the same thing and hoping for a different outcome. That's the definition of madness, isn't it? I'm sure you all have read widely that that's the definition of madness, to do something over and over and hope for a different result. You have to do something different. We have to get out there and educate our people. So we are having workshops from this month coming here. We have to do something different. We have to get out there and educate our people. So we are having workshops from this month coming here. We will be scheduling certain workshops. I, for one, will be coming out with some healing modalities, which I'm first in. One is to Chinese medicine. I love the Chinese medicine because the Chinese medicine tells you that every sickness has a cure. And it's mostly blockages in your system. So I have two hands-on that I do and I teach. One is called Pida and the other is Larjin. Pida is like tapping or slapping. And Larjin is stretching. We stretch you in a certain way that loosens the body, gets rid of joint pain, and rids the system of any blockages that you should have. It's not that difficult, but Pida is much simpler, where it deals with circulation throughout the body, especially the elders. When you are older than 40 years old, blood tends to, the flow of blood tends to slow down, especially to your extremities, your fingers going straight to your toes, feet. Your heart works much harder. So you have to have proper circulation. So with Pida, we teach you how and where to slap in order to wake up the meridians and the veins and capillaries and things like that in order to have better blood flow. Now there's another part that I'm versed in now that teaches you how to get all your body to cast out the pain and all the blockages that causes pain, which is the blockages that causes inflammation in the body. Anywhere you have pain, that means that you have an accumulation of inflammation. So we have programs to teach you how to rid your body of the inflammation. You can never take all the inflammation out of your system, but at least the majority that causes pain and dis-ease, you can rid your body of that. So that's our main goal, and that is what we try to do: ease people's pains and sufferings. Disease is what we will teach is prevention of disease. If you already have a disease, we know of ways and systems to involve in to rid your body of most diseases. Every disease has cure. I am now a herbalist. This is what I've studied lately and finished studying. So I would be having classes, taking them a certain way into herbalism, or what, as the Americans would say, herbalism. Yeah. But anyhow, all these are things that we will be doing. Now, the emotional setting, many people, because as herbalists and working from that standpoint, we work on the total body system. And to work on the total body system, it means you're working on body, spirit, and mind, which the MDs do not believe in. The MD don't believe that you have a spirit or a soul and that your body has a mind of its own and can heal itself. MDs do not believe that. They act as though your body is a machine like a motor car. They could take out a part, put in a part, or discard a part totally. Could you imagine certain systems that you need? These people just cut it out. They don't give you a chance. Have you ever seen more development and more entities springing up all over, like dialysis centers? It's laughable, man. All different health centers all over the place now. Anywhere you turn, you have these you have these old people centers too, where you call daycare centers for older people, older folks. They're all types of these kinds of places is springing up every day. Do they help? Yes, some of them help. But some of these places is these same doctors create these places. You have Dr. So-and-so center and different names to different centers of the same people who cause the disease. Do you know that before 1940, there was nothing like dementia, my people? That was dementia and its associates in disease like Alzheimer's, which is the height of dementia, was not in the books, not even ED, erectile dysfunction. I'm not saying that it wasn't around, but not in the way that it should be. Now listen this and think for yourself, my people. They started a campaign saying that cholesterol is bad. Damn lie. Cholesterol is your friend. Okay? Cholesterol is your friend. They are saying that cholesterol is bad and they put you on a cholesterol lowering diet. And they give you cholesterol lowering drugs. Now just think about it. Think about it now. Your brain. There's something in your brain called myelin, which keeps the wires in your brain, the thread-like wires in your brain that carries millions of messages per second. To keep it insulated, there's a thing they call myelin, M-Y-L-I-N. It's in the consistency of jello. You know jello, that goo. So that if you fall, the wires do not touch. That jello just vibrate a little and that's it. Or we have these sports people running and hitting each other and things like that. Nothing happens to the brain easily because of that myelin, therefore protection. Because I don't know if you have ever heard this saying, a guy may be talking he's talking radical and sounding a bit stupid. And somebody may look at him and say, like that guy have his wires crossed. I am almost certain many of you have heard that term. Like this guy, it looks as though this guy has his wires crossed. Yes. If the myelin was not there, that goo in your brain, in the cavity of your head here, that holds your brain in place, if that wasn't there, of course your wires would cross. No. They're putting you on a cholesterol-lowering diet. It means that cholesterol would not be there as in the amount that it should be, so that your wires will definitely get crossed. So you walk from your living room into your bedroom for something, and then you stand there wondering, what did I come in here for? You can't remember things as how you should, because you're missing that cholesterol in that system of your brain. So too, your hormones, you have sex hormones. The man has one sex hormone called testosterone, and the woman has two, progesterone and estrogen. Each of these hormones is 87% cholesterol. Now, could you imagine when a doctor put you in this system on a cholesterol-lowering diet or drugs, what would happen? You would develop eventually erectile dysfunction because that's your sex hormone. My brothers and sisters, understand this. It kills your sex life. So lo and behold, no. You cannot watch TV without seeing advertisements about Viagra, Cialis, and many others. A whole multi-billion-dollar industry is created for these people that cause this to happen. They induce this, and then they make a multi-billion industry which they benefit from because of that deficiency that they have caused by giving us that. My friends, we have to do something. So too, now you have dementia. Dementia is $77 billion. That's the industry. It's bigger than cancer. That's the industry that they have created because they have put us on this cholesterol-lowering diet, telling you that cholesterol is not good. Now, we have to do your research. Don't take what I'm saying just like that. Go and punch it in. You have, the government has a site, right, called PubMed. Go to PubMed.com and you will see a lot of things that you will be surprised at the things and the level at which they are bombarding us with misinformation and miseducation. We are really in a bad way, and we have to take cognizance of that and start to do our own help our people to pull themselves out of that bind. We have to come out and teach our people what is what and show them a better way. Please get in touch with Brother Rojo or myself. Brother Rojo would post the different information of what you should do and where to get your information on our site. Okay? And we would schedule our workshops. Please sign up for these workshops. It will behoove you to get the information so you can pass it on and get these tools in your toolbox so that you can pull them out and help your family and friends and suffering people around us. Please, my friends, brothers and sisters, okay? And that's as much as I would say right now because I know time is of essence. So, Brother Rojo, you can take it over, but please, yes, and give thanks also that for all those who are listening. Thank you very much. And this is Brother Baba here. And soon I'll be on again to impart with you some things that you can take to the bank. Okay? Thank you so much. And peace and love again. Forward.
Baba, giving thanks, Baba. Baba, I got a few questions for you, and if you don't mind, I'd like to open the floor if anyone else have any questions. I just want to
be very good.
I definitely want to ask you, what is Omni Health for those who don't know, and how can we utilize the Omni Health knowledge to empower the youth of today?
Well, Omni Health is a group that I made within the group. I had that going for a while, and that is where we teach the modalities. Omni Health is an organization that I had created, okay? I'm the founder of Omni Health Group. I had created that 5 years ago, and it's running still. It's a little defunct because after COVID, I couldn't keep up with the sessions as how I should have. Okay, but we will be coming aboard in a more meaningful and I should say more sustainable way in the next month or two. Anyone who wants further information can and I personally would get with them and offer a good bring them up to par with what is going on and how they could be part of this also. Okay, Brother Rojo?
Definitely. I know you mentioned also about the workshop and also about the science of, in your workshop, you were going to be touching on the science of improving your kidney. And also, I know you also touch on acupressure. Can you share a little bit about some of the information?
Yeah, well, in the workshops, we did some of the acupressure development also. But the kidney part is a herbal mix that I got when I was studying the herbal, to get my herbal recognition. There's this Caucasian guy from Australia who came up with a concoction. Although you may know the different herbs, you have to know how the herbs work synergistically. That two herbs coming together may be so potent, or the other herb that comes together with the other one makes this one perform 10 times more than it could have done by itself. Okay? So, for instance, if I take couch grass, which would help with the inflammation, and I put sting nettle with it, it becomes a very, very potent thing for men. Okay? Each of them, if you do it individually, it would not be as potent, as strong as it would be if you put them together and they work synergistically. Do you understand what I'm saying? So with the kidney now, I have 4 herbs that I was taught to put together. And men, those 4 herbs is even saving people who have been almost on dialysis. I have a lady right now who is thanking me so much because her doctor told her she's going to stage 4, right? And she was like stage 3.9, almost to stage 4. And when she came to me, and I gave her that concoction, and when she went back to the doctor told her, okay, you don't have to come for the next year. See me next year. And she came to me bursting with laughter and some tears. And she was so elated. So this is the kind of thing we do in Omni Health. This is the kind of things we do.
Wow.
So that's it. Yeah. So that's with the kidney. Now, I have some special exercises now, especially for men. I'm sorry, my sister. It doesn't mean that I don't have something for you, because I have developed a very good weight loss program now. Very, very, very good. It has to do with diet, but it doesn't mean to say it's a starvation diet. You'll be eating 3 meals per day, and in between those meals, you will be given something that you can snack on whenever you feel peckish. Okay? You snack as much as you want. We encourage you to eat as much of it as you feel you could hold. And you would lose the weight still. It looks like it's impossible, but we have developed that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay? So get in touch with us. And we at Omni Health, and we have co-partnered with this group that we are in here, Powerful Pioneers. We are under that umbrella, and we work together, as we say, synergistically, so that we are stronger both ways. Okay?
Shay.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. And Baba.
Any questions again? Any questions again? Please.
Yeah, so another question I have when it comes to the whole science of quantum touch, most people, we right now dealing with the quantum realm. For those who don't know, with the whole metaverse, multiverse, all this science dealing with the quantum realm, when they hear the science of quantum touch, some people take it lightly. Now, what is quantum touch? And I got two-part question. What is quantum touch for the people to know? And second, with those brothers and sisters who's working, to a point that they're walking around with pain, they're walking around, and we see that nature don't intend for us to move around with pain. How can Omni quantum touch help out those who are walking around with pain?
You see, that's how we were miseducated, and this is what we are here for, to show people. Many of them, they may not know me, but you can attest to my age, my brother. You know my age, and you know how I move. When you reach 50 and beyond, people have the belief that you must have aches and pains, that it comes with age, and that's the form of getting old. Age is just a number. How you take care of your body is just recently they know that the brains don't die, it regrows. Once you're using that brain, it regrows and it could learn new things. You never get stagnated. If you don't use it, you may lose some of it. As anything else. Everything in this body with entropy, if you don't use it. If you tie one arm to your side, okay? If you strap that arm to your side, okay? And within 2 weeks, it starts to entropy. If you unstrap it after 2 weeks, you can't use the hand. You understand? It starts to entropy. Everything, if you don't use it, you lose it. So we are made to believe that with age comes all these deficiencies, like you get forgetful, and you have to have pain, and that you have to have incontinence, peeing on yourself, passing water on yourself, and things like that. You go about smelling funky because of that. That is not true. That is not true. You can age, go in your golden years, of course. You cannot run like the younger guy. Of course. Your stamina and things like that would slow down. But all you have to do that you know that you have certain discrepancies, and you have to live in a way to support that. Okay? But that doesn't mean to say that you have to come comatose like if that is where you're heading. No. You shouldn't be sitting in a corner waiting on death at all. You could be functional and productive into your later years. As you know, I still work If I have to do a piece of construction, I do it still. Just 2 weeks ago, I was doing some masonry work, putting walls together for a guy. You know? Yes. And I'm 85. As you know, Rojo. You know, Brother Rojo. Yeah, so these are misnomers and misconceptions and miseducation that we have been led to believe. But it's wrong and it's miseducation. So we as a group have to see that our people understand this and what could keep them productive into their later life. We will show them how to be productive and let them plug into our systems that will be more beneficial to them so that they would live a productive life. Simple as that. Brother Rojo.
Powerful.
Brother Rojo.
Yes.
Okay,
I appreciate
yeah. Did that answer your question?
Oh, did it? Oh man, we give thanks for the wisdom. What I'll do is I'll definitely open the floor if anyone have any question for Baba. What we could do is
Please.
The recording session we can close out, sis, we can close that out. And I'll open the floor for anyone who have any questions for Baba. The floor is open. The floor is open.
Greetings. This is Chef Ali.
Hey, Chef Ali, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Sorry I came late. Your topic, you touched on a topic that I just came to see somebody who's on dialysis and everything is failing and is like, basically the hospice is taking over his case. I just came, that's why I'm delayed.
Do you know, Brother Ali, do you know the doctor has tell him, don't pee, don't drink water?
Actually,
So if you're not drinking water, you cannot pee.
Yeah.
If you don't drink water, you cannot pee. So the doctor stops him from drinking water, and then he now will say, hey, you see the doctor, true, I really can't pee, but you don't drink water, how would you pee? You understand?
Yeah.
That's one of the first things they do. They create the situation worse than what is happening to you. Yes, your body may be, you know what is happening? When your kidney is failing, you have these little tributaries that is called capillaries, right? They're very fine like thread.
Yes.
And to get the blood through that, so that your organs could work functionally, could function in the proper way, they become clogged. So nourishment, things like that, cannot move. Simple things causes problems, okay?
Yeah.
And these systems shut down because it cannot get nourishment to it. And it's simple as that. So what you first have to do, you must get on a program that would teach you or that would help you to open up these systems again. Brother, one of the best blood thinners there is on this planet and was given to us by nature, the higher one, is cayenne pepper. There's nothing that could activate blood and blood flow like cayenne pepper. If somebody falls here now, as though they're having a heart attack, you just get some, like an eighth of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper under their tongue. They sit up. They sit up and ask, so what happened? They wouldn't even know that they were going into a heart arrest. You know? That's how powerful some herbs are. So it's a pity to hear that this guy is a guy or a lady is on dialysis already.
Yeah, he's 83-year-old man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually...
But the point is, how long has he been there?
He's supposedly he's been on it for the last 8 years, and just 3 days
Oh,
ago he kind of gave up and pulled all the plugs on himself, and I guess the body went into shock, and now it's rejecting everything, and that's why the hospice just came and took over everything. Now they're supposed to be sending
oh
him.
God.
Yeah.
As soon as you hear the word hospice, you know what's happening, my brother.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So you just have to accept it right now, because that is, and he himself has given up.
Yes.
Yeah. And the damage has been done, man.
Yeah.
But that in itself is an education. It's a road that you have to understand yourself, like you was close to this person, was a friend or a family.
Somebody from my mosque that we know for a long time, but
Takfala.
yeah.
Takfala.
Yeah.
And so he's given up.
Yeah. And I'm glad you talked about cayenne, because it has 16 benefits, and one of them, like you said, is a blood thinner. It helps in the blood.
But not 15 benefits, kind of more than that. But let us not get into it now, right? But anyone you know who have this type of thing, and blood and heart and arteries and things, cayenne pepper and hawthorn berry. Remember that, my brother.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, but I hope that I was a help.
Yeah, thank you so much.
But it's a lesson to you too, as I was saying, so that from now, from the time you hear somebody with kidney problem, okay, refer them to us at Powerful Pioneers. Okay?
Most definitely.
And me and I especially. Okay? Baba Joe or Baba Fitzroy, anyhow you want to call me.
Okay.
Or just Baba. Or just Baba. They mostly call me just Baba. Okay?
All right, brother.
Okay, buddy.
Thank you.
Now, Baba, again, we can. I definitely want to add on with a question. I know personally, I got a chance to experience you actually helping someone who had prostate issues overseas.
Yeah.
Actually help to reverse it over the phone.
Yeah.
For those who don't understand the power of pathology, can you share, like, how is that? How are you able to do that?
Well, the point is, everything on the face of the earth vibrates at certain frequencies. A piece of wood is vibrating at a certain vibration. That is what makes it wood. A rock vibrates at a different vibration. That makes it a rock. You understand? A piece of glass vibrates at a certain vibration. It makes it glass. Our body is vibrating at a certain vibration that makes us flesh, blood, and all our systems. Okay? Everything is vibration. What we're doing now, how we communicating right now, you are hearing me over the phone in what you call direct time, right? That is vibration. As you know, more people know this to be vibration, but they don't know that our bodies, the table, everything that we see and touch is vibration. It's vibrating also. Okay? Now, you can speak to somebody in Australia on your phone in real time. It's a vibration. So too, the greatest vibration that the world knows is love. Love carries the highest vibration. And when you're doing healing, you are dealing with love. So I treated this guy in England with his prostate. And he and his wife were so happy. But it's vibration. So I could talk to you. The same thing with psyche. I could walk on you anywhere in the world. I could walk on you on Mars. You understand? It's vibration. And love is sent as a vibration. You feel that in your heart. It's a vibration in connection with another person. So that's the explanation of how healing works. It's vibration. And when I do like healing a joint or something, I don't even have to touch you, as you have seen. And it works because of, we call it, there's two words, entrainment and resonance. Entrainment and resonance. It means that I am trained, or those who I teach this, or those who learn this, understand how to raise their vibration to certain levels through breathing, meditation, and the act of grounding yourself in certain ways, so that you have the expertise to raise your vibration. So when I come to you and I manifest this on you, and we're working together now, you will feel, or your body feels it. You may not feel anything, but your body knows that I am sending this energy into the joint or into your body at whatever point your pain or suffering may be. And your body will resonate to that force of that vibration, that energy. And your body will start to mimic that energy. And anytime your energy rises to a certain point, the pain has to vanish. That's how it works. It may not happen in a minute. It may not happen in 5 minutes. It may not happen in a day. It may take 2-3 days, but it happens in a short while. It happens sometimes instantly. But remember also that anything you have over 3 months becomes chronic. If it's a pain, if it's something decaying, you know, it's a challenge after that time, because it takes root like a plant, like a seed, you know, that you plant. It takes root, and the further the root goes, is the longer it would take for you to manifest the healing on it. So sometimes, according to how chronic a pain or a disease is, it will take more than one session sometimes. Sometimes a session, the body could only take it for, like, let's say, somebody could go an hour. A practitioner may get tired by an hour time, because you should be comfortable, number one, and the practitioner have to be concentrating and things like that. So most sessions are like 20 minutes. Some people give 15-minute sessions. I have given 5-minute sessions. They didn't need more. There's another thing that happens. Your body could reject it sometimes, and we as a practitioner may feel that rejection. The only thing that stops healing, and you have to look out for that, no matter what it is, the only thing that rejects healing is the Supreme. And the Supreme works in a way, our higher, where we plug in there. If you want to call it God, Allah, the universe, the higher one, anything you want to call that force out there, the Supreme Being, it works through them to reject healing. And how it happens is like karma. You know, you've heard about the third and fourth generation and things like that. Sometimes you have sins and things and karma that is handed down, and it has to come around. If karma hits that person while you're working at them, on them, or with them, they have to pass through the karma, my brother. And that's a thing. I have never met it as yet, but I know of it, and I have other healers who sometimes you fight, you try with a person, and you lose them, they die. But sometimes that's how karma works. Whatever they or their parents or grandparents or whatever, what they did was so bad that they had to meet that in their journey. And that was the time they were meeting it when you happened to cross their path and you tried to help. But that was karma you was fighting. And none of us could fight karma. Karma does its job. Okay? So that's all. I don't know why that came to me that I have to put that in there. Usually I never speak about karma, honestly. But it just came that I should say it so that it's off my chest. Okay? Bro.